Alright, today on your Desmos activity, what you worked on was actually called a linear programming problem. So we're going to continue that information and put the two things together tomorrow in class. So what I need you to do for your notes is make sure you get today's date and your page number. I believe this is page 2 in the top corner of your notes. And then you need to write linear programming as your title, and then this learning target, I can find the minimum and maximum value of a linear programming problem. Alright, so when you have a linear programming problem, you end up with all these equations that give you all these different constraints. And you would graph all of these lines, and when you do that, you end up with a feasible region. So this part in the middle for all of them. Okay, so this is your feasible region. And then you have vertices at each of those corners. Okay, one of those vertices will be a minimum and a maximum value. So to figure out what the minimum and maximum value of this feasible region is, you have to first know what all the vertices are. Okay, and then we're going to determine which one of these is a minimum and which one of these is a maximum. So you're going to have to use your objective function. So here's my objective function. Okay, and in that objective function, again, I need to figure out which one of these vertices, this one, this one, this one, or this one, is my minimum and which one is my maximum. So let's start with negative 1, 2. I'm going to use my objective function, c equals 3x minus 5y, and I'm going to plug in x and y. So it's equal to 3, x is negative 1, y is 2, so I get negative 3 minus 10, which is negative 13. So that's the value at the ordered pair negative 1, positive 2. Now, I'm going to check this one, this vertex, 2, 3. Same objective function. So I get 3 times x is 2, y is 3. So I get 6 minus 15, which is equal to negative 9. And then I'm going to try this vertex, 6, 0. Same objective function. 3 times x is 6. Y is 0. I get 18 minus 0, which is 18. So this value is 18. And now the last one. Same objective function. This is my x, this is my y. So I get 3 times x minus 5 times y. Negative 6 plus 5 is negative 1. Okay, so you're going to look at all your values now and determine which one is the maximum. So the maximum will be the one that gave me the biggest value. So my maximum in this case is the 0.60 because it gave me 18. My minimum in this case will be the one that gave me the lowest value, which would be negative 13. So negative 1, 2 is your minimum. Okay, we're going to put all these things together along with what you did on your Desmos tomorrow in class. So answer the 2 questions at the end and then you are finished.